Ready when you are.
Cheers, that's got the streaming. Hello. Welcome. We are live. We have literally just come back from seeing Endgame.
Yep.
That was a double bill we went to, so it was a very long sitting.
It was.
My bottom is a bit sore.
Yeah. What start there? What, half 8?
No. Right. It's already started.
We've got to keep it PG-13.
But yeah, so this basically, we wanted to do this, and luckily this time we've got another special guest.
We have.
We've got the almighty Liam.
Yeah. The original.
The original, one of the original three.
Yeah.
That dropped out straight away as soon as before even a video was in. But
finally been coerced to come and do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome, Liam. So,
thank you very much.
How do you feel to be finally on it? You mentioned quite a lot in that other videos.
Well, it's an honour. I can say that.
Yeah. Is it on there?
It is, yeah.
Well, as I said, we've got quite a queue of people wanting to be on it now.
Oh yeah.
I think that's
Land up outside.
Yeah. No, I think there's two. There's two from after Liam. I don't know. The one of you, my brother.
That's news to me, mate. Oh no, yeah, actually, yeah. And
but,
yeah, okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So
just kick it off then. So,
yeah. iPad. It's a bit weird.
I'll just try it again, mate.
So, Endgame. We finally watched it after a year of waiting.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to keep this spoiler free.
Yeah.
I say we can, we will.
Yeah, I was going to say if we can.
Yeah.
If something slips out, sorry.
Yeah.
But it's taking at your own risk.
Yeah.
I should have put like a disclaimer at the start.
Yeah.
Like, watch at your own risk. There might be spoilers, but we're quite good with it, and we were good with Shazam when we did the review for that.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be alright.
Definitely. So it's going to be a bit weird actually. Obviously, we're live streaming now. We've got Liam joining us. We're going to be talking about kind of a reaction and our first thoughts in just a minute. Obviously, we did do a video earlier in the week leading up to it. A bit kind of like our the Oscars one. We did a lead up video.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's not up yet. It will go up after this, but it's going to just be classed as like a bit of an outtake kind of video. So not too serious, but yeah. So obviously, we started off with Infinity War, which is probably my favourite Marvel film, or one of.
Yeah.
Obviously, starting it was a double bill. Obviously, I remember last year leaving there just kind of so excited, wanting to see more of Thanos and how they're gonna. So we've seen it, and I liked it. But yeah, God, I'll kind of let you kind of elaborate on kind of your Marvel and how you felt leading up to it as well.
I didn't do any research on the film. I only watched a few cast interviews because I really didn't want to know anything about it before I went into to watch it. It's a strange film because we really can't say much about it because one thing, and we might give it away because
the whole film
is basically.
Yeah.
I mean, from what you see in the trailer, gives very, very little away about the film.
Yeah.
And it did not go the way I expected it to.
No. No.
It's a very different film to Infinity War.
Yeah.
Tonally, it's different.
Yeah.
It's not. It's strange because the stakes are so high in this film, yet there's a lot of. It felt slightly lighter in tone to Infinity War, don't you think?
What, lighter in tone than Infinity War?
Yeah. I mean, I know Infinity War was full of jokes, but
I think kind of what we said.
Yeah, for with the stakes being so high, I didn't expect it to be as quite light and as kind of
Yeah, I kind of know where you go, so I'm just kind of save you a bit. Like, obviously on the way down here, I said to Josh, and I said to Liam, I said we've double bills. I don't think it doesn't help. I don't think watching double bill helped it. Like, we had the double bill of the Star Wars, and you go from one tone to another, and it was the same in this one. Infinity War ends on such a kind of dark tone, and this one, it's not giving it away. This one opens with a very light tone. Alright then. No, it doesn't open with a light tone, but after the first few minutes and you get into it, there's quite a lot of jokes, and
I feel like it's all really depressing. The first 30 minutes of the film was just really depressing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but it was sad. But see, I can't give too much on it.
The trailer, character. Because obviously we've said it before in the previous one anyway. I think the trailer one we did, the Critical Free News, we said that the trailer only covers the first 20 minutes of the film, or 90% of the trailer is bits, and it is like that. So obviously, if you kind of take the trailer in hand and kind of just put a few extra bits in it, it's basically the story for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, but
pretty much.
Yeah, but everyone, I think we all kind of knew that the trailer was all edited, just like the Infinity War one was. Like, go back to the trailers, you've got Hulk running through the trees, and it just never happened.
Yeah.
You know, so obviously we knew that the trailers were not a true representation, but it definitely shifts in tone from one to another. I think in certain parts, like, not giving anything away. If the one thing I could say about this is, I think it's great at wrapping up all 22 films. And paying homage to it.
Yeah, a good overall, like, because we can't really say much more than that.
No,
but it's a good. You get a good like, you know.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's a weird one because I don't not like it, and I don't love it. I walked out of Infinity War and I loved it straight away.
Yeah.
With this one, I wanted him to pay homage to the other 22, but again, not giving too much away. For me, I think there was maybe a little bit too much in certain elements, certain aspects of the film.
Yeah.
Again, not giving it away like that, but like I said, the route that they took then.
Yeah, it could have gone. This film could have gone so many different ways, because it was literally left as, obviously, you know, half of the world's gone, half of the cinematic characters have gone.
Yeah.
That's it. So where do you take it from there? Obviously, you knew, you know, characters are going to come back because you got Spider-Man come up as the next one.
Yeah.
So you knew that, obviously, you know, characters are coming back. You just didn't know how many, you know, all that. And
obviously, you had the thing with Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, the end of that, and then you see him in the trailer, so you see obviously how he comes back, which is a bit.
Like I said, we said a bit, but then again, I guess
it's the only way.
Yeah.
It's the only way it probably could have happened without it being absolutely ridiculous. But it's just a bit like they had to do something to bring him back. So that was the only thing they could think of.
Yeah, it just felt a bit unoriginal.
Well, I'd say it's pretty original, but not in a good way.
Yeah, maybe. So, yeah. What about you? Do you disagree? Agree with any of those comments?
I'm still bemused to what I actually think about the film.
Liam was literally sat there, and we were like talking, and the credits were rolling, and Liam was just sat there like,
yeah.
Right, literally, like, everyone, I just went, you look gobsmacked, mate.
Yeah.
Just to take the whole thing in.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot happens in this film.
Yeah.
That's why it's 3 hours long. Because, there's so much storytelling to be done in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, the good thing is that you don't go, oh, it could have been shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's everything that's in it, like, deserves to be in it.
Yeah, you definitely, yeah, like, obviously, we've just watched a review before actually filming this, and someone actually said that Infinity War was Thanos' movie. Now this one is Avengers' movie.
Is it a spoiler to say? Well, it's not.
Do you want to check with us first? Because I can mute the mic if you want to check it first.
I mean, it's pretty obvious from the trailers. This film is pretty much based around the original 6 Avengers.
Oh yeah, that's fair to say.
Yeah.
It's their story, isn't it? Really. I mean, you know, you've got.
Which is what he means by just Avengers. It's based around the Avengers.
The original 6. Yeah.
But maybe I don't. Maybe that's why in some bits I want too keen on it. No, because I don't get me wrong. Out of all 4 Avengers films now, I love the first one. I don't mind Age of Ultron. It's okay, but forgettable. Obviously, Infinity War was amazing. So I love the first one, and I love the team and how they bounce off each other. Obviously, getting Hawkeye back in this, which you've seen the trailer, that was exciting because everyone questioned where he was in the original one. Well, I say original Infinity War, and that's answered. So, like I said, it answers a lot of questions, and it pays a massive homage to all 22. But I don't know if that's why I like it or if that's the problem. Like I said, not giving anything away, it answers all your questions and it pays homage. But does that then not be an original storyline? Because they could have paid homage with 2 references and that's it.
Yeah, I think it was original though, because like a lot of the ways in which they go about doing it is quite original. And obviously, you know, they shoot down other films for doing it a certain way, and then obviously in this film it's like a bit different. I can say that because that's not. If you know, you know.
Hey.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you're going to be like, what does he mean by that?
Catchphrase.
Go and see it. It's worth your money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's worth your money.
It's better than Last Jedi. Get that out there straight away.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Because I've never walked out of a cinema so frustrated in all my life. I walked out of this one tonight in 2 minds.
I wasn't. The thing is, I didn't walk out like, oh yeah, that was amazing. But I didn't walk out like, oh, that was absolutely terrible. It was just kind of like a in between, like it was almost like a mopey walk out, knowing that there's not going to be another film like that in a long time now. Yeah. That was like the big build up. That's it. There's not going to be another one for quite a while now. Because obviously they said that. And like,
one of the points that I made earlier when we were coming back was that this film had so much expectation riding on it. I likened it to The Phantom Menace, where there was so much hype around the film that going into it, you're going to be critical of stuff in the film that you don't like because you have so much expectation on what you want from this film and from the trailers and from a culmination of 11 years of storytelling is now been basically the ending to that has been crammed into 3 hours. And then there is bits in the film where it's you do notice it's a 3-hour film, and it is. Do you know what I mean? It's you do notice that there is bits in the film where the pace drops a little bit, only for 5-10 minutes, but to say it's a 3-hour film, I was never bored.
No, I was never bored either.
There is bits in the film where, in between things happening, there is a bit of a breakdown in the pace of the film.
Well, we do have a question on the chat. It says, "Morning, guys. Did you enjoy it?"
Morning. It's too early in the morning.
Yeah, that's from my dad. That is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
We enjoyed it. Oh, well, I'm not going to speak for us all. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's a good film to watch.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed this film. However, there is
elaborate.
There is one major problem with the film that I have, which
can you say it?
No, I'm not going to say it. I don't want to ruin it for anybody watching.
But you might know when it comes to it.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious throughout the whole film what the problem is.
Yeah, is that what we spoke about earlier?
Yes. Which at points in the film where the stakes are so high and the dramatic tension is very apparent, it takes away from it when you see it on screen. It kind of like, you kind of have to kind of laugh, and I was questioning it through the film whether I could I was like, oh, this is...
Should I laugh or
should I laugh? But also, I was trying to go along with what they were doing, and I tried so hard, but in the end, I just thought this has not worked at all.
Yeah, I think so. Kind of it's like the flow, in some sense. Then that flow of some scenes, or do you mean they tried to pull off a gag, and it was maybe not the right time, or maybe the wrong way about a certain thing? Is that what you mean?
No,
You can't really say.
I can't really say.
You can't really say.
I mean, there's very little we can talk about with this film without giving much away.
Well, I've got a question for you. If someone who isn't a massive superhero fan or Marvel fan, obviously my dad don't mind films, but he's not as big as fan as us three are, would you recommend for them to go and see this?
Not without seeing, obviously, Infinity War.
Yeah, there's a certain...
No. If you haven't seen any of the others, sorry to cut you off there, Nick, but if you haven't seen any of the others, there's no point.
No, I mean, you have to watch Infinity War.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you could go and watch it with that, but you'd just be sitting there like, what is going on? None of this makes sense at all. You'd have to watch Infinity War. I mean, even for some of the character relationships that have been built over these 11 years, there's bits in the film, if you just went in blind, you'd be like, why is that character treating that character this way? Why is there certain hostility towards some of the characters?
Yeah.
There's
so going with Civil War.
Exactly, Civil War is probably... I mean, yeah.
Civil War, really, when you think about it, I'm going to be honest, I didn't mind that film. I'm definitely nowhere near as big fans as what you two are. But it plays a big role in Big Both. It plays a big role in both of these films. They're not talking to... Yeah, but like I say, it's just, I don't know, I just never thought much of Civil War. So I didn't really,
It's a big storyline.
Yeah, and obviously it's a big storyline in the comics as well.
A huge storyline.
And it's very... The film adaptation is very different to the comic.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think all three of us have got the comic, haven't we?
Yeah. I think... Oh, you haven't... Oh, okay.
But I still don't read it.
You should not read it.
I think I've read the first 2 pages.
It's a lot of it's not just the Avengers, it's the X-Men and Fantastic Four in it as well. We played major parts in the storyline. But yeah, the storyline in Civil War is pretty much the same, but completely different characters.
Got another comment. Again, most people are saying Infinity War is better. I know what happens in time. Okay. Almost said it out.
Well, it's right in the comments, so people don't see it anyway.
That's true. Anyway,
try and keep spoilers out of the comments, Steve. If you have an inkling to what's happening.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, what said in the comments, it was all said as soon as Infinity War, and it was said about Captain Marvel anyway. Captain Marvel, can time travel. That was one of the theories. Touching on fan theories, okay? So he said most people are saying Infinity War is better, which I think we all kind of agree on at this moment in time. I know what happens in time travel aspects. Sounds a bit naff, to be honest. Was the last hour a fan's wet dream, though?
By some of the sound effects in the cinema, it was.
Well, yes.
Hold on. Careful what you just said there.
Well, yeah,
we went from a wet dream to sound effects.
I mean it in every sense.
Were we watching the same film?
There was some questionable sound effects, to be fair. But...
Hold on, coming from the crowd or coming from the film?
We had a woman sat next to Liam.
Yeah, I mean,
she was a bit vocal, wasn't she?
just a bit. 5-10 minutes into Infinity War, I knew what I'd got myself into. And then I thought, do you know what? I would just let it get on with it because it's not going to stop. And it went on for 5.5 hours.
Something would come on the screen and you'd just go, look.
Yeah.
It irritated us.
The one thing that got me was something happened and she went, "Oh my god! Oh, like that." I was like, "Alright, it's good, but come on." I'm trying to watch it. But there was a lot, I know it happens at midnight screenings, but there was a lot of clapping, and cheering,
American,
very American. Don't know how it's come over to England, but it happens. And it kind of made us miss, or it made me miss a couple of lines. What I thought was quite important lines.
Yeah.
So I've definitely got to go and see it again because
definitely.
I want to see what was said because it then lowered in tone or went to a different direction. You're like, oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
So where's Infinity War? When there was a joke, they noticed it was going to be funny, so they left a break.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it was there was a funny bit or a wall moment, and it was straight in again.
Yeah.
It changed tone really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, kind of answering your question, the last hour of Father's Wet Dream, it was great to see, and definitely not giving the ending away. It was the best part of the film. The last hour was easily the best part.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I said, I'm a big Marvel fan. I'm a big DC fan as well. I've grown to like Marvel a lot more over the past, what was it, 3 years? 3-4 years. I was never that overly keen at first. So yeah, it was great to see. Obviously, for me, I was expecting just one moment where I just went, well, I almost swore that I tried to keep PG-13, where I just went, oh my god, yes, they've put something in there that no one would have ever guessed. And I think that was my problem. I was waiting for that moment, and you could have put 1,000 people together, and I kind of think what happens, someone would have said it.
Yeah. And
I don't know, again, not giving it away. I've stayed away from all the comments and all from everything else that's been said. I've only watched the trailers a few times, and
what do you mean, someone's opinion before they go and see the film, what they think's going to happen?
Yeah. You could put 1,000 people, and
someone will predict it.
And you take everyone's opinion from out of those thousands, you're gonna make that film.
Yeah.
There wasn't one bit that no one would have ever got.
Yeah.
And I think that that disappointed me.
There was one moment where it was a bit like, well, that didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a throwaway thing.
Yeah, but okay, so there was one thing that no one saw coming, but it was still a homage. It was just elaborated on what had already happened, but kind of forgotten. Would you say? Yeah, I'm not going to give it away.
That's a lot there, mate. Alright, moving on.
Yeah, but that could have been anything.
Alright, yeah. Oh.
If you guessed it, comment below.
Yeah.
So subscribe. We still not hit bloody 30 yet. Come on, what are you playing at?
So I was just curious when obviously we were saying we preferred Infinity War more than Endgame. I just wanted to get up, on Google both of them and have a look at the reviews, and the reviews are worse for Infinity War than Endgame. But I know it's opening.
It's just
this is
publicity. Yeah. I mean, the thing is with this is obviously Infinity War's been out for a year. These reviews on IMDb, Metacritic, and Rotten Tomatoes, they've had a year to kind of.
Well, IMDb don't change.
Oh right, okay.
But Rotten Tomato does because that's fan based.
Yeah. Rotten
Tomatoes fan based, but IMDb that's reviews of actual critics.
Yeah.
So
Avengers Endgame was 9.2. Okay. Well,
so
I mean, Rotten Tomatoes, it probably will go down.
In
the next couple of weeks, yeah.
But do you think because of the massive hype this is on, it? I don't know. Is the film getting more praise than it should? I don't know, and that's what's confused me. You've got some people, and fair enough to you. If you've watched it, obviously, like I said, we've just come for the midnight screening. If any of you've gone and watched it, then fine.
Don't.
Well, I go scrolling down on
just go before
Google. It says when to take a bathroom pee break during Avengers Endgame.
There's not one moment.
Why would you even do that?
No.
Even if I needed a wee desperately, I would hold it.
I think I saw someone in there with a bag attached to them.
Alright.
Little wee pop.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm in two minds. I like it.
It's definitely warrants a second viewing.
Yeah.
And we saw this in 2D. We didn't see it in IMAX 3D or IMAX.
No, and I don't think that would have made the film any better.
No, I don't think it would have either. Because a lot of this film is character based, probably more so than Infinity War. And sometimes 3D takes away from the actors' performances. Whereas watching this in 2D and just being able to enjoy the actors' performances as they were filmed, I enjoyed that aspect more of the film.
Yeah.
With 3D, it takes away sometimes with the performances.
Yeah. See, there's one thing I did think about saying, but again, I don't want to give too much away. Like I said, obviously we saw, most of the film is the characters. It is all really about the characters that is left at the end of Infinity War. I think the only one you get extra is Ant-Man. I don't think any other person. No other character you get rather than that.
Yeah, but you can't really say. Anyway.
Well,
obviously, you get Captain Marvel, which you'd know, I guess.
Yeah, we get Captain Marvel. But that surprised me as well. She's hardly in it.
Alright, spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But
Don't say that.
But she's okay in what she does.
To say she had to have a standalone film before this came out.
Yeah. I'm glad I saw it.
Black Panther was in Civil War before he had a standalone film, wasn't he?
Mm.
So why couldn't they do Captain Marvel in this before she did a standalone film? That would have been alright. So you got you not necessarily had a background of it.
Yeah. Do you think? Actually, I don't know. It could be a bit controversial saying this. Obviously, you've got the woman, the power god thing. Obviously, a lot of films. Obviously, you got Wonder Woman, Captain Marvel, and woman superheroes are starting to become quite good. A bit of a thing now. Okay, and obviously, I think Disney Marvel they use them to, kind of show the strength of women, which is good. Like I said, I've got nothing against that at all. I love Wonder Woman. It's a brilliant film, and I really enjoyed Captain Marvel. But obviously, you've got the scene in Infinity War where
you can't say anything. They can't say that.
Infinity War.
Oh, Infinity War. All right, but you're going to go on to say something.
I know
why
you.
No, I know. I'm gonna go back to the woman sat next to Liam.
Yeah, but why you can't say any of that because that is spoiler. You're literally going to lead into a spoiler of the film.
No, you don't know what I'm going to say. Fine, I'll leave it.
I know what you're going to say because you're literally saying about girls together, whatnot. You literally said that. I know exactly where you're going with it.
I was only leading off Captain Marvel.
No, because that is spoiler. I'm drawing the line here. Right, will you clip that? Cut. No, we're not having that. No spoilers. No spoilers. It was definitely walking to the spoiler on it. Alright. But yeah, no.
Thanos has a twin.
out of 10 then.
Okay.
Out of 10, what would you give it?
Critical 3. No, I'm joking. Out of 10.
Well, I'll give it a critical 3.
Out of 10.
What does that mean?
So, critical 1, 2, or 3.
So 1's poor, 2's okay, 3's great.
Okay.
But then out of 10 we'll do it.
Yeah, out of 10 at the moment. An 8. Oof.
Are you doing point, or are you just doing 8, 9, 10, or are you doing?
Yeah, I could do points, but I'm giving them an 8.
Alright,
8.1.6.
No, mate, I think 8's pretty fair to how I'm feeling at the moment.
Right.
Like I said, there's some elements in it which is brilliant. Like the last hour was fantastic, and I loved it. It was great, and it kind of made me feel a bit how I felt when I watched Infinity War. Again, not going to give nothing away, or they almost did apparently. But like I said, so that was good.
Apparently.
You literally were walking into it. I know
if he hadn't stopped you.
Yeah, you literally would have done it. So
yeah,
I'm glad that
it was sort of the viewers wouldn't have really lost out anyway. But yeah, so I'll give it an 8. What else we got? No comment on. Was the soundtrack any good? Yeah, soundtrack was great.
The same.
Yeah, pretty much. Not really any different to Infinity, was it?
No, it's a really good soundtrack. Oh no, I totally disagree with that. Apparently, people are saying that. Oh no, I read it wrong. People are saying that Captain Marvel feels just shoehorned in. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't really take anything away from the film.
See, I really want to say something, but I can't. I can't say it. I really can't. All I can say, I'm not going to give it away. I'm not. But from watching Captain Marvel and how that ends and how you have the end credit scene, and then take the end credit scene from Infinity War, where he presses that pager, it wasn't what I was it wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah.
For her character.
Yeah. But she did play quite a major part in the start.
In the start, but it didn't really explain it. Is like, again, not giving it away. Is that before the end credit scene in Captain Marvel?
I think the end credit sequence in Captain Marvel.
Well, that was as the dusting was going on. So the end credit scene for Infinity War was as the dusting was going on because Nick Fury dropped the pager, didn't he? As he dusted.
Infinity War, yeah, but Captain Marvel.
So what was Captain Marvel end credit scene? Can't remember.
She
goes to the Avengers building because the bleeper's going,
and she's
like, "Where's Nick Fury?"
Yeah. So that bit's
Yeah, that's just like that don't really go.
Yeah, but it's got to fit in somewhere. I'm saying so it must fit in before the beginning of the film. They just don't really explain it very well.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't miss out if you hadn't seen that.
No, I don't think so.
No, but it would have irritated me. Hold on. Where do you come from?
Well, she's a superhero.
Yeah,
she sounds like Superman though, is she?
Hey, she's pretty much equivalent.
She could knock you out.
Pretty badass.
With one punch.
Pretty last one, I don't mind. Alright,
well, Steven?
Spoilers.
Well, I don't quite get that. So I say Thanos.
Thanos is raised that. Yes, we can confirm that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you give it out of 10? Because obviously Tyler didn't do it, wasn't you?
I'm going to give it 8.
You give it 8. I'm going to give it 8.2.
Oh, cheeky little 2.
Huh?
Yeah. There's, like I was saying earlier, there's one thing. There's one. Oh, is that?
It's hard, isn't it? Not spoiling.
There's one
element.
There's one element of the film which, I mean, it's fairly obvious when you watch it, that feels really out of place and kind of stuck in the past in some way. I thought they'd rectified that. They'd kind of reinvented that.
Yeah.
And now it seems like they've just.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're on about.
They've just kind of.
Made it
a bit of a joke, to be honest.
They got something to a point of where you're going, yes, you can make another 3 films continuing this way, and it's badass, and then they totally flipped on its head again.
Yeah, that was a big turn off for me.
I wonder I don't know. Nothing.
There's two.
I almost gave that away.
There's two other things as well, but again, they're massive spoilers. So I can't speak about them. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything else. Really, pacing issues. Maybe halfway through the film, you do notice that the pace slows down, but it's never boring because it's always character driven.
Yeah.
As a film should be. So I'm gonna go with 8.2.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh?
I'll give it 8.5. The ending saved it.
Yeah.
The ending saved the film, the entire film. If it weren't for the ending being so good, it would have been very low, I think.
Very low, really?
Yeah.
Would have been lower than 8?
Yeah. If, like, the beginning of the film, personally. Like, the first hour, personally. I just think... I just disagreed with certain aspects of the film. I wouldn't necessarily have done that myself. I don't know, I'm not a director, but...
They went a bit... No, I'm going to say they went a bit Ryan Johnson.
That's 3 digs you've added now in this podcast.
Right, that's just...
Oh, yeah.
I will dig it. It's a crap film.
But then, the last, like, 2/3 of the film was fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just really shocking, like, the first hour of the film is just like...
when it changes, you kind of think, oh, I'm glad we got past this point.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like, it's just, that's a bit... But I think what contributed to maybe that was the fact that we watched Infinity War before, so we were so hyped and we were so ready. Then we had to wait half an hour to...
It was longer than that. It was about 40 minutes, probably.
Yeah, so we had to wait quite a while in between the film, and we didn't leave. Well, we left the seats to go and get a drink, and then the queue was like a mile long, so we just left it, and then we just sat there, didn't we? For the whole time.
Half an hour watching the same clip of a guy looking at his card.
Yeah, the Cineworld advert, where it's like advertising Cineworld cards, and then when it got towards like midnight, it kept like obviously finishing the roll of it, and then go down, and then everyone would be like, oh, and then it come on again, and you're like, oh, jeez, that was like the bit, and then when it finally came on, you were like, yeah, but you're like, oh, I've just waited all that time.
Yeah, come on, you've got the first 5 minutes, like.
Yeah, I'm like, I could be in bed right now.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, I didn't think of that after the first 5 minutes.
No, for the half an hour in between.
Yeah. It says on it, you all sound a little disappointed. Are you disappointed?
Not really. No.
I'm not disappointed. I just have certain bits that was a bit faulty. I just have faults with it.
It could have been better, but not much better. But it could have been better. Yeah,
the last hour definitely saves it. They could have gone another route, and they could have probably chucked one big, massive, oh my god moment in there that no one never would have guessed. Like I said, you've got the one which we spoke about, but again, it is just, I said not giving too much, not giving any spoilers. I'm going to hit it. I walked out of Last Jedi. I was very disappointed. I wasn't disappointed in this one. I walked out and I was a bit like, I liked it. There was them bits, but then they had them good bits, And there's a certain scene which there's actually a little clip in the trailer, and it's just in the trailer. It's just a clip of Captain America's face all dirty. That bit was great. So that was great. I'm not saying any more on that, but that was great.
You all sound a little disappointed.
Yeah. Oh God, that's a very random question.
I've just seen that. I'm not disappointed. I don't have loads of niggles with the film. It's just that one thing. And I don't know if it's because this.
Is it because it's been? Oh, I can't even say that.
I think it's just because
this podcast just literally full of moments like, oh, can we say that? Oh,
they spent so much time building it up to where it got to.
It's you've spent so much time with these characters. Now I have to.
Oh, what?
Now I have to kind of just.
See, you got to be careful because they're
Yeah.
going to be like, what's changed?
Yeah. Well,
Right.
Should we just say haircuts? That changed long ago,
Yeah.
just didn't it?
there's plenty of characters in this film.
Yeah,
with
which is reflected in the trailer.
questionable haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's reflected in the trailers because. Yeah.
Hawkeye's haircut's terrible. Like, there was one bit, again, I'm not going to say, but there was one bit at the end where I was sat there and I was like, that don't even make sense. If that was me, I'd be like, what the hell happened to your hair? But we'll discuss that after. Yeah, what about you, Josh? Was you a little disappointed? No.
I wasn't disappointed, but I expected more. But I wasn't disappointed that I didn't get more.
Yeah, I'm a bit the same.
I was just like, okay,
Yeah.
they went that route with it. All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair play to him.
Yeah. How does it rank against The Dark Knight?
I don't think it. I mean,
You can't
totally
really compare.
a very, very different film, but nothing compares against The Dark Knight, really, does it?
It's Batman. Like I said, it's different stakes, different superheroes.
Yeah. Obviously, Dark Knight's more adult themes in Dark Knight, whereas this is like light-hearted, could be for kids.
If you was going to go with simplicity of a storyline, so just pick any storyline and see it's simple. Obviously, the Dark Knight storyline is a bit more simpler, but that's just because of the premise.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite hard to compare with.
But yeah, that's just in a trilogy, whereas this is in, like, say, like 11 films or whatever.
Yeah.
11 bullet films, so yeah. What was it actually? This guy put it on. Sorry, 21 films, 11 franchises, 11 years. I don't know how true that is, but that's what someone's put.
It started when he was just 7, so he's only 18 now.
Yeah.
What? Only about 10. Maybe even
No,
What,
more
11
than
years
that.
ago?
11.
I'd have
I
been
was
11.
14.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, 11?
11, yeah.
It started 11 years ago.
Yeah, it started 11
I've
years
been
ago.
12.
I'm 22.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
12.
I was 12.
Yeah,
I was 12, yeah.
Well, how old are you? You're not 23, right?
22.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest there.
So 11 years ago, you'd be 12. Sorry, 11, sorry.
The first Iron Man film was 2000.
Well, this is saying 11 years ago.
Yeah. 2008, wasn't it?
Yeah, that'll be 11 years.
11 years ago. So I was born at. It doesn't
Oh, no, I suppose you haven't had your birthday this year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm not a birthday.
I'm 53.
Yeah. But yeah, kind of going back onto it. Like, it's a great film and it's a great homage. There's just things that, like I said, there's just things that bugged me. That's because of my preference. Like I said, you could have stuck 1,000 people in the room, said, right, what's your theories and what do you think is going to happen? And it would have happened how, kind of what they would have said. I mean, like I said, there wasn't really anything there. There was one thing that I did enjoy, that Hawkeye's wife was thingy from Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, yeah. Linda Cardellini, yeah.
Josh, you're alright there.
Mate, I was about to have a seizure. Jesus.
Mate, you look like you're
Mate, I was like, what are you doing?
It's only Velma from Scooby-Doo.
I just thought you were
Go
going
and
to say
check the
some...
casting. There's
No,
spoiler in
because
that.
you just went Hawkeye's wife, and then I was like, whoa.
Why? I don't
shaky
think anything
subject.
happened.
Well, no, yeah, I could have been, but I wonder where you're going with it. Seeing as though your women's thing and that, I was thinking, hey, here we go. But yeah, no,
I've got a spoiler.
no, yeah.
Towards the end of the film, the mystery gang do turn up.
Mystery gang.
Watch out for it. This is crazy.
Yeah. You have a Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo just smacks Thanos, and that's the end of the film.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo is now.
Yeah, Rocket team up with
Yeah,
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, yeah.
What's that? Well, where do you see the Marvel Universe going now? Now, that's a good question. I don't. Well, I can see him pushing another Avengers. I'd probably say in another 3 years time maybe as Captain Marvel is kind of doing that, and Nick Fury even maybe.
I think they'll. I mean,
it'll be standalone films for a long time.
Captain Marvel, Spider-Man. Obviously, the new Spider-Man film comes out this year.
Yeah.
Probably another Captain Marvel film. And
another
then you've got
Black Panther.
Yeah, another Black Panther film.
And then another Black Panther.
Yeah, and another. But you've got the Disney streaming service coming as well, and I think maybe what they'll do is that they'll take some of the characters from the Avengers films gone by and do like a mini series with them.
Yeah,
and take the focus with like telling character driven stories with them, and then.
And probably like prequels to some more of the characters that haven't had a background.
And the kind of the new Avengers that have emerged over the past couple of years will take front and centre.
Yeah. I definitely want to see a lot more Spider-Man in the Marvel universe. Like I said, Spider-Man is one of my favourite characters. Like I said, Hulk. Obviously, Hulk's been in the Marvel universe for a while. I'd love to see a standalone Hulk film, or just give Hulk something to bloody do.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen with that.
They don't have the rights. They don't have the rights to a standalone.
I don't think they have the rights for
Hulk
to do it either.
I think Universal have got the rights to do. That's why they used the Planet Hulk.
Yeah.
In Ragnarok.
Yeah, so people are saying that each individual main characters had 3 films, so they've had a trilogy of films. So you look at Thor, he's had a trilogy of films. You look at Iron Man, Captain America, all had trilogy of films. So is Hulk. Now they're not obviously standalone films, but he has been in Avengers, Age of Ultron, and Thor Ragnarok. So he's technically had a trilogy.
And the Incredible Hulk.
And then the original one, But obviously in regards to like the new Hulk, like the newer Hulk, because it's not really like the same Hulk, is it? Like the same actor and stuff, and it's different kind of.
The guys just comment said they've confirmed a Black Widow film, which obviously
have they confirmed it?
Yeah, it was confirmed a while ago.
Okay.
I think start filming in the summer? Obviously, that's my question to you. I'm sure my dad will answer that. I'm sure we might know, but yeah, I'm sure they're filming straight after this.
I know I'd heard rumours, but I didn't know if it was a definite thing.
Probably got Disney. Disney streaming.
I thought that was going to be a TV series, not a film. I know they're doing loads of TV series.
I remember when they were first talking about it. It was going to be like a 4-episode miniseries, like they're doing with Loki. They're doing a 4-episode miniseries.
I think if they do a Black Widow film, I think they should definitely make it for the streaming service rather than cinema.
I'd go watch it at the cinema.
Hey.
I'd go watch it at the cinema.
Well, I would, just because it's free, but... Josh...
Yeah, it's not for it.
yeah.
20 quid, please.
Plus VAT.
Plus VAT, yeah.
So obviously we've talked about Infinity War. We've pretty much exhausted that, haven't we now? You think?
Infinity War.
Endgame.
Endgame. Yeah. Like I said, we can't give too much away. I'm definitely happy to do a spoiler talk on this one. Once it's kind of gone out. Like I said, we've just done screening.
We're probably going to look at when other people are doing it.
Yeah, we'll probably do.
I'll probably keep an eye out on other people.
I think the best time would be end of the week, wouldn't it? End of or mid this time next week.
I think we should probably watch the film again before we do another spoilers review.
Oh yeah, definitely. He put yes, it's definitely a film. How are they gonna do it? No, it's a cinema movie, guys. So there you go.
How are they gonna do it?
Surprise me.
How? Well, just like any other stick a camera filmer, kick ass, I guess.
I don't. There's not much we can say on that again.
No.
Yeah, but you don't know a lot about the character in terms of backstory. So
she had a bit of backstory in Age of Ultron when she was training.
It was first Avengers, wasn't it?
No, it was in Age of Ultron.
Was Age of Ultron?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say, like, what films we got coming up that we want to go and see. Just as like a side note now.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely be going to watch this one again. Avengers Endgame. We've got, is it Lilona?
Curse of Lilona.
Curse of Lilona. Yeah.
La Lorraine.
Something like that.
You're about right.
Obviously, I want to go and see the Pikachu one, but I don't think you two guys are too bold about that one.
I'm going to see it, but I think it's going to be an absolute dive of a film. I honestly do. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be one of those films where, in the trailer, it's all the funny bits.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but come on, you laugh every time.
Yeah,
the
every
mime
time
comes on
because it is a funny bit. Now, it's not necessarily going to say the film's good, but you know the context of the characters in that like last bit of the trailer where it's the mime on the bike. It's like. Wait, he's standing still. Oh no! Don't tell him that. Oh, he's getting away. He's crashed. Oh, that's funny. That's actually funny. But I think it's going to be one of those films that's going to really plummet, and it's going to get about 5 in terms of rating.
Maybe, but I think it's going to do big for the Pokemon fans.
It'll do big at the box office, but I think it'll disappoint people a lot.
Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to think. We should have quite a few films coming out.
John Wick
3.
Godzilla is coming out.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see that. I enjoyed the first one.
X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, so true. That was actually on about, obviously, from Game of Thrones.
It'd be interesting to see how they wrap up the X-Men franchise now that Disney have got the rights. I know they're doing a New Mutants film as well, aren't they? I think that comes out in November.
Well, yeah, that's been in work for years.
There's Will Smith film coming out, isn't there?
Yeah, where he's actually
Gemini
got a
Man.
young self.
Yeah.
That looked pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, we haven't really much films coming out. Not got too much. So we're definitely going to go rewatch Endgame and probably give us a spoiler review. Obviously, as just stated, there's a Bond 25 announcement today at 1:10. So I'm assuming that will be the cast and the title of the film. Trying to think now. Kill me. What the actual name of the project's been so far? Starts with S.
Slatterhand.
Shatterhand.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I don't think they will call it that, but it'd be definitely interesting to find out what the title is of Bond 25, and I definitely think that's Daniel Craig's last one.
No, yeah.
But yeah, obviously, guys, any of you who stayed and watched this with us, thank you very much. Obviously, if you've watched Endgame, we hope that that you've enjoyed it. Like I said, we look forward to kind of seeing your comments. Yeah, Josh is just looking at what films coming out. Rocket Man is definitely on my list to see. What's that? Bond 25. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Tarantino's new film.
I make sure I miss that.
Yeah, I'm not watching Downton Abbey, no way.
Yeah. I know there's absolutely tons of films that I want to see.
Men in Black, I'm not really fussed on that one. Number 3 was so bad.
I really enjoyed Men in Black 3.
Oh, I hated it.
I enjoyed Men in Black 3. Aladdin.
Oh, you say Bollywood?
What's that? Spider-Man comes out 3rd of July.
Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Annabelle, new one.
No. Not too fussed on it. Spider-Man Far From Home. That looks pretty good.
That's July, that.
New Mutants comes out in August, sorry.
The Lion King.
Lion King.
Probably going to be
It Chapter 2.
Oh yeah, It Chapter 2, yeah.
That is going to be good. Looking forward to that.
Joker.
Yeah.
How did we forget that? The new Terminator film as well.
Yeah.
Zombieland.
No,
Yeah.
I don't really see a zombie.
Have you never seen the original?
No, I've seen Zombieland. I'm just not really interested in seeing a sequel.
Oh, what? The first one's great.
Yeah, the first one's brilliant, but I just...
You think they should have stopped it there? The first one? Not made
Yeah, they don't need to make a sequel. Star Wars.
I think it is too late for a sequel now. Frozen 2, well, yes.
Knives Out, Ryan Johnson's new film.
I won't be watching that because probably some...
Apparently, Jumanji.
Yeah, well, they've already confirmed that because we've spoken the Shazam.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know it was coming in 13th of December. But yeah, I know because obviously Jack Black's doing all filming and stuff with Karen Gillan and
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson.
125. Look, April 2020. Yeah. So that's about it then. Really, I was just kind of.
Godzilla vs Kong.
Yeah, they announced that after Kong. They said they were doing Godzilla 2, then doing that one. Can't wait.
Yeah. Grudge.
So yeah, anything more you want to say on that? I said welcome. You finally done a podcast with us. Welcome,
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
This has been good to have you. You should definitely come and do one again.
Oh, I'll be back.
Alright. What would be the next one? Now.
It'd be good if we could do the spoiler one, really. But it just depends, doesn't it?
What live stream spoiler one?
Yeah, either way.
I mean, what's the next live stream?
Oh,
would it be like It?
No.
Joker?
There'll be one before that, surely.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
I was Spider-Man. It'd be interesting. That's what I mean. I don't know if they release anything for May the 4th. What's it, Star Wars stuff in May. But that's more of a critical news kind of segment.
Yeah, it's not.
Than anything else. Yeah, there isn't really much. They're coming up for last stream. Oh, first yawning night.
Yeah.
Or morning. We're touching at 5:30 now.
We're gonna go and play some FIFA now.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you've gone and watched the double bill, I hope you enjoyed it. Like so we've finally got Lil.
Like I've got anything to do with the film. Hope you enjoyed what I've created, guys.
No. I said if you've gone and watched the film.
I know. It's just funny. Like, hope you enjoyed it.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, I
hope you enjoyed my creation.
Oh. No, it's like, oh, did you go watch Endgame? Yeah, I hope you hated it.
No, it's like, you know.
I'm just being polite. I'll be polite next time.
Be horrible to them.
Yeah. What are you watching this for? Click subscribe.
Don't like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Is it reverse psychology or something?
Yeah. See, if you tell somebody to not do something, then they'll do it.
They want to do it. Yeah.
Don't share it.
Where's the camera? Don't. Just don't. Wasting your time.
Yeah.
Just don't like and subscribe.
What are you doing at 5:30 in the morning? You should be in bed.
Yeah, you should be in bed. Not watching us talk about Avengers Endgame.
Right, I'm going to bed then.
It worked.
Yeah, alright. Cool. Anything more to say?
No, I think that's it.
All good?
Yeah.
All good. Well, it's been a pleasure, guys. And we'll see you all soon.
Yeah, see you soon.
Pieces.
Bye.